All right, Lafayette, Coney Island, and American Coney Island. Let's see which one is best. Chili cheese fries. All right, the American Coney, no mustard. All right, y'all, so you guys know I've recently moved to Detroit, trying to check out the different food scene. On this episode, I tried a Detroit Coney. Around here, when you can get a Coney at a place, something Coney Island. And apparently there's a big rivalry here in downtown Detroit, so I did the whole taste test and comparison of Lafayette Coney Island and American Coney Island. These are both Coney Islands that are attached to each other downtown. So we start off at Lafayette Coney Island, smaller place, but the tables were packed. We had to like double up at a table. There was a group here waiting to go to the Tigers game, and then me and my friend were there as well. So we ordered a Coney Island, and that's what it was called, no chili, and then no mustard, I don't do that stuff, and also some chili cheese fries. So this was a hot dog on a bun with chili and onions. So we shared it. My thoughts were the chili, it was thicker, so it was like, you know, sitting there right well on top of the hot dog, and I thought the hot dog was actually cooked pretty well. It had like a nice bite to it. I could tell it wasn't boiled, it wasn't soft or flimsy. Like you had to bite through it, a nice, not necessarily a snap, but you can tell it was firm. The onions are just, you know, raw there. Nothing special about onions. My friend actually took a lot of the onions off. I kept some onions on. But the chili, it just wasn't very meaty for me or necessarily flavorful. The texture was cool, it was thicker. Slightly savory, but it wasn't like, oh, this is chili, I'm eating some meat. Some nice seasoned meat sauce. So it was very lacking. And then after I ate both of these, I realized like these Coneys didn't have chili on it, or cheese on it. I keep saying chili for the wrong place. But I'm used to a Coney being, you know, the hot dog, the chili, and the cheese, man. But apparently that's not how you do it here in Detroit. So Lafayette, I wasn't really amused by it. I've had better Coneys, but I did think the texture of the hot dog itself was actually quite good. Then moving on to American next door, it's a bigger place. We elected to just get the Coney here. The fries at Lafayette, some of them were pretty crispy, and they still had that lackluster chili on it. Then it had cheese. It wasn't really gooey and melty too much. So we didn't get fries at American, we just got the Coney. And here the flavor of the hot dog is a little bit different. It still had a nice bite, more of a textural note to it as well. But the main difference here, I could taste a little bit more salt to it, more brine, more of a cured meat to it, which I did like. My friend didn't necessarily like that aspect, but I thought it tasted a little bit more salty, which is what I like. For here, the chili is a little bit thinner, and again, it still didn't have a very meaty flavor to it. The onions might have been a little bit more sweeter, which is kind of cool, but overall, it's just not a Coney that I'm used to or necessarily like, because I like my chili to be the star of the show. I like to bring flavor to it. So to end this video, I would say I'm a proud Cincinnatian, and I'm used to the Cincinnati style chili Coney with the Cincinnati chili and cheese on it, and just Cincinnati chili just has like more flavor. You can taste flavor. It's not just like meat, beans, and, you know, salt and pepper. There's like actually nice seasonings in there. So I'm used to something more bold, and these chilies were not necessarily bold. I will end this saying I could have done a better job of having canned chili at home and grilling up some hot dogs myself at home rather than eating a Lafayette or American Coney Island. That's my thought on it. This is me exploring Detroit some more and trying their food scene, but this time I'm not gonna recommend you try any of these Coney Islands because I'm not a fan. Like, comment, subscribe. More videos coming soon. Stay tuned, y'all. Next Dynasty.